Hello, everyone. So, I am reacting to WrestleMania's top 10 badass Roman Reigns. Wait. Let me try that again. 10 times badass Roman Reigns was caught hilariously breaking character in WWE. Third time. I got it the third time. But, yeah, no, ever since Sammy joined the bloodline, he's always making Roman break character just by being himself. Uh, and just saying like the right thing at the right time, just to trip him up. But he's broken character in the past. So I'm interested to see how many times he does break character. Obviously 10 times, but well, I'm a smart one. Either way, without further ado, let's get on with the video.
Roman Reigns has been WWE's top guy for a number of years now, and in that time, Reigns has been reserved in breaking character. This has particularly been the case during Reigns' acclaimed run as a heel, as Reigns' character is serious and legitimate. He tries to keep this intact whenever possible. However, from time to time, the head of the table has no choice but to completely break character in hilarious fashion. Join us now as we look at 10 times Roman Reigns hilariously broke character in WWE. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive leads. Also check out WrestleMania.co.uk and our non-wrestling channel, Incredible. Number 10. The Microphone Catch. Other feud between Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar has included several lackluster matches, but their final encounter was without a question their very best. This would be a last man standing match showdown and took place at the 2022 SummerSlam event. Everything about the match was presented perfectly, and Reigns amazingly broke character before the match had even begun. As Lesnar was giving himself an introduction on the top of a tractor, Lesnar would throw the mic at Reigns, and Reigns, in a non-scripted moment, caught the microphone in the most casual manner possible. Reigns would discuss the mic catch during his appearance on Logan Paul's podcast, and this is what the head of the table had to say. "Boys got hands. I play baseball. I'm right-handed, caught with my left. He threw it right to my hand, but I catch good with my hand because of baseball. He threw it right there. I gave him a little wink. If I drop it, then I'm just the bad guy who dropped it, and I'm just not cool in that moment. I'm just staying on him, hoping that they're not shooting that." Number 9. Logan Paul's podcast. Speaking of Roman Reigns' appearance on Logan Paul's podcast...
Before we start number 9, oh my goodness. That, like, I'm a goalie, right? So catching with your left hand, it's not an easy feat. You have to train a lot with it. So baseball players, they would understand because they're consistently catching with that hand. But he didn't break character or anything. Just that wink too after he caught it, and it almost fit like a glove the way he caught it. You know what I mean? It just went perfectly in place, and he just nonchalantly just looking back at Roman without, he's being a professional. He's not breaking character, being like, "Oh, I just caught that. That was awesome," like any of us would do. He's going like, "Nah, any day of the week, any day of the week." Anyways, yeah, let's get back to it.
Yes, this interview for the most part was a completely out-of-character interview, and Reigns got to show off his humour and wit. It was universally well received by fans, and it made fans realise just why Reigns is so beloved by his peers. Hilariously, during the podcast, Reigns would completely break character to honestly discuss how Vince McMahon previously gave him awful promo material to work with. Reigns added, "I've just had some crappy promos that, you get in early and you don't have any equity. I just want to say something right now. I ain't saying it, you know what I mean? But 10 years ago, Vince is like, you're saying this, and it's highlighted. And then you're gonna say it, and then it's some crazy stuff which still follows. Like the Suffering Succotash. I don't even remember. I just remember Suffering Succotash. And it was like literally 8 years ago, and it would still be brought up. I've delivered some really good work over the past few years, and they'll still be like Suffering Succotash. So it's just one of those deals." Number 8. Laughing at the Big Show. In 2015, Roman Reigns had yet to be acknowledged by fans for his in-ring work, but some of his matches, particularly on pay-per-view, were excellent. Take for instance his last man standing match with the Big Show at Extreme Rules. There was hardly any excitement going into the match, but the two delivered an entertaining showdown that stole the show. The match even featured Reigns breaking character as he couldn't contain his laughter. As the Big Show was perched on the turnbuckle, Reigns would charge into him, forcing the Big Show to slip and land groin first on the turnbuckle. In an exaggerated moment, a Big Show started to scream. Reigns then started laughing uncontrollably. It was a great moment that didn't thankfully negate from the seriousness of the last man standing match. Number 7 wishes a young fan.
To be honest, like, good thing he looks badass when he smiles too. He doesn't look like a goofball like this guy right here. He looks still cool as all hell, so it works either way with Roman.
And happy birthday! WWE house shows are places where WWE talent can relax with their characters, and you'll often find heels breaking character to interact positively with fans. Following a live event in Canada, Reigns had just successfully defended his undisputed WWE Universal title, and he was walking to the back. And as he was walking to the back, a fan was shouting over Reigns, informing him that it was his son's birthday. Without any hesitation, Reigns broke character and went over to the young fan, shook his hand and wished him happy birthday. This will no doubt be a moment that the young fan will never forget, and it was certainly an appropriate time for WWE's top guy to break character. Number 6, part-time schedule announcement.
Is it just me, but I never found Roman as a heel? I found him when he first went to head of the table, for sure he was a heel. But obviously recently, can you say he's a heel? I would say he's more of a tweener, like Kevin Owens, especially I would say a few months ago, that type of thing. Because everyone loves him. Everyone loves him. So they love him way more now than they ever did in the past. If you think about it, his track record in the past, he had Cena vibes, you know what I mean? But now it's full on, everyone loves him. I love him. Back in the day, I couldn't say for sure. I knew he was a tremendous worker, and he had a ton of talent, but I thought WWE was making the mistake like they usually do, which is push somebody too quickly instead of letting them develop. But now he's fully developed. He's a man. He's broken through those barriers, and he is killing it. Anyways, let's get back to it.
At just 1 month after becoming the undisputed WWE Universal Champion at WrestleMania 38, Roman Reigns broke character at a WWE live event to reveal to fans that he'd be taking a part-time schedule moving forward. Following a match with Drew McIntyre in New Jersey, Reigns cut a promo where he declared, "I've been here many times. I've been here probably a couple of times in the past 10 years. I'm starting to work into a new phase in my career, and I honestly don't know if I'll ever be back here again. If that's the case, I just want to say thank you for all these years of support." This shocked fans, as nobody knew that Reigns was about to become a part-time talent in WWE. Nevertheless, it was appreciated that Reigns was honest and open with the fans about his schedule, and breaking character was the way to announce it. Number 5, Reigns claps back. During Roman Reigns' early days as a single star in WWE, the fans had a ton of resentment towards him. For the most part, Reigns was able to ignore the crowd and carry on as if they weren't heavily booing him. However, in 2016, Reigns snapped on the crowd in an unscripted, out-of-character promo. This took place during a promo segment between Reigns and the then WWE Champion Dean Ambrose, as Reigns in this promo would state, "For all the dudes chanting that I can't wrestle, calm down, relax, take a sip of your beer and shut your mouth." This was the Reigns that fans wanted to see, and this will be the Reigns that will be presented years later on WWE TV following his 2020 heel turn. Number 4, Kevin Owens makes Reigns break. Kevin Owens is well known for being one of the funniest wrestlers in WWE, and during a live event match between Owens and Roman Reigns back in 2016, Owens made Reigns break out in laughter during their match. Owens would have Reigns in a chinlock, and Owens would begin to trash talk the crowd. He then began to brag about how much money he was making, and this was enough for Reigns to completely lose it. Reigns was laughing so much that he was forced to cover his face with his hands. The footage is downright hilarious. Number 3, Reigns acknowledges Jarrius J.J. Robertson. Jarrius J.J. Robertson is mostly known by wrestling fans for being the recipient of the WWE Warrior Award back in 2018. His induction speech was met with universal acclaim for being heartwarming, witty, and absolutely hysterical. Whenever JJ attends WWE events, it's common for him to interact with the wrestlers off camera, and during a dark match in 2022, Reigns made it his mission to make JJ's night. Reigns would be interacting with JJ as he was on the apron, and when Reigns pulled off a villainous move on one of the Viking Raiders, Reigns celebrated with him. It was a touching moment and showed just how classy and thoughtful Reigns really is. Number 2, Reigns thanks the fans. Once Roman...
That kid is freaking hilarious. He did some interviews with wrestlers and he killed it. The kid has natural charisma beyond anything I got. Beyond anything any natural person has.
When Reigns had defeated Drew McIntyre at a live event in Erie in April of 2022, Reigns decided rather randomly to break character after the match in a wholesome manner. Reigns would cut a promo thanking the fans for attending and asking them to not post footage of the character breaking online, and if they did, he would deny it was him, and he would claim it was a hologram. Reigns stated, It's been one hell of a month. This is the first time I've been back in the ring since WrestleMania. With the turnout, with the energy that the crowd brought, you made it really easy for all of us doing this, all of us WWE superstars. I think it makes us very proud and privileged to have the opportunity to do what we do for the greatest fans in the world. So don't put this on social media because I'll deny it and I'll say it's a hologram. But on behalf of everybody in the back, I want to say thank you. Like I said, it's been one hell of a month, but in WWE, we don't have an off season. We just get right back into it. We just keep on going because the park never closes and I wouldn't have it any other way. I appreciate y'all. I want you to get home safe. We will see you next time. And number 1, Sami Zayn makes Reigns break. Sami Zayn joining the Bloodline was a genius move on behalf of WWE as it helped enhance the characters of everyone in the group. Zayn has delivered some of his finest work as part of the stable, and his work has been so comedic in nature that it even made Roman Reigns break out in character. During a promo segment between Logan Paul and the Bloodline in October 2022, Zayn got on the mic and declared that "You're the biggest two of them all, my dog." Logan instantly started to smirk, and then Reigns just processed what Zayn had said, and he had to look away from the camera as he simply couldn't contain his laughter. It was TV gold. But there you have it, folks. 10 times Roman Reigns hilariously broke character in WWE. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.
Gotta give it to WrestleMania. And they make great videos. They really do. Oh. But I knew Sami Zayn had to be in there. Some good thing he was number 1 because he wasn't featured on any of the others. But, you know, Kevin Owens, obviously, he's made him break not just once, a few times. You know what I mean? So, no. It's really fun to see when wrestlers break character like that, especially at, like, live events. You know, they're just having fun. And it's a lot more fun for us when they're having the time of their lives, too. Anyways, thank you guys so much. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to. Obviously, big Sami Zayn fan right here, and and Roman Reigns. Obviously, Bloodline in general. So yeah, please, once again, I'm going to repeat myself because I'm dumb like that. Please like and subscribe if you guys want to. Have a great day.